AI. It's the buzzword that you hear everywhere. If you go onto LinkedIn or any other page, it's full of AI, and most probably the content you're reading is also AI generated. You go to conferences and most topics talk about AI, and then when you browse through the media or listen to the news, every now and then someone will mention AI. So that is wonderful, but what I would like to do in this video is to cut through the noise and talk about how we as manufacturers can use AI to actually improve our bottom lines. When people hear AI, they often think about the science fiction world where robots take over work from humans and all of those scary stories. But in business, AI actually means making smarter decisions faster. So by using huge amounts of data, you are able to come up with better decisions because AI as an algorithm comes up with the solution based on statistics and data mining. So now let's talk about where it shows up in manufacturing companies. So to start with, in offices. Now obviously writing emails is the obvious choice, but be careful because we're talking about the bottom line, and this means that any AI that you adopt has to impact your company in a positive way, which means basically more profits. So if you use or your employees use AI for writing emails, then make sure and tell everyone that they have to ensure that the speed is faster than just simply writing an email the old-fashioned way. Now, by this I mean that you can spend endless amounts of time hopping between your emailing software and the AI, trying to fine-tune the first output, then the second, and overall you end up spending more time than when you just started typing and sending the email, even if that contains a few typos or mistakes. Now, other areas will be definitely quoting, so you can really slash quoting times. And then there's lots of other software that will naturally use AI. For instance, your accounting software most probably has already built-in functionalities where you can literally just scan a receipt or invoice and it will extract all the necessary information. Moving on to the shop floor, which is where the heart beats in manufacturing companies, I guess there are a few areas, but the ones that really at the top, first of all, will be quality control. So visual control, comparing what is the output of a specific product and comparing it with a database and flagging up anything that does not sort of hit the threshold. So that is an easy one. And I guess the other area is predictive maintenance. So imagine a situation where it is the AI that says, look, statistically, this machine will need this and this part replaced. And if you do that beforehand, you avoid a massive breakdown, which quite often can mean that your whole production line grinds to a halt. So the real question isn't what AI is, but what it can do to your bottom line. So as mentioned, quoting, if you're able to slash times from hours, sometimes days of quoting to minutes or less than a minute, then that is directly impacted through profitability. So you can either employ less people who do your quoting, you might not have to then outsource it, or with the same amount of people, you're able to process much more work and therefore create more quotes and again statistically win more work. So this will directly impact your bottom line in a very positive way, and it should increase it straight away. Another area will be the predictive maintenance, because if you prevent one breakdown, that alone could pay for the entire rollout and annual payments of the AI software. So it's definitely something worth looking into. I am an AI specialist in manufacturing, so if there's anything you would like advice on, then please let me know and I'll be more than happy to look into it and provide some guidance. Now, another area that is being looked at is obviously quality control. So in my steel company, we did that for welds. So there was an external company that looked at all the weldings, and then it was replaced by AI. So that's almost like a no-brainer. If you have repetitive outcome, then you must look into automating it through AI. Another area which is very interesting is about predicting bottlenecks before they actually happen. So if you have a good infrastructure in terms of data collection, then based on the current situation, the system might tell you, look, I'm very much convinced that this machine will kind of be the bottleneck, or another fire will basically pop up, which you will have to then attend and sort out. AI isn't magic. If your processes are chaotic or you have poor data collection, then AI will only amplify that mess. So I always recommend first sorting out your processes through various methodologies like the theory of constraints, which I'm a big advocate for. But you have to ensure that you first have a business that runs like a well-oiled machine, then apply the right data gathering systems, and only then you'll be able to really benefit from AI. Once you achieve that, then AI will really help you in increasing profitability. So next time someone throws AI as the buzzword, remember it is not about the algorithms, it is all about the results. AI in manufacturing must be about making smarter decisions faster, about increasing quality, and also, obviously, increasing profitability. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe because there'll be more videos coming about AI, and I'll delve deeper into how you can make AI work for you, remembering that it is all about the profit.